What is up, man? It's Ark here and welcome back to another video. Today this is going to be the first installment of a new series that I'm going to be trying out, and basically it's going to be a re-review. It's going to be another review of a product that we already reviewed or talked about just after some time, like for instance 1 year. As is this one. So I've gotten this as of yesterday. It was 1 year since I got this. I know the video came out in like late August. And this one will come out in June. That's because I screwed up with that video and kind of filmed it and forgot about it. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about this URGI, the Specna C22, and we're gonna kind of like re-review it after a year of experience. So let's actually talk about what we are seeing here. So the base is the Specna Arms Core C22. It has the whole MOSFET, so that's the series with the whole MOSFET. And basically here we have, this is stock, I just put on some of that multicam tape. It's fake multicam, but whatever. Here we have the Vectors Optics Forester in a Vectors Optics mount. This one has quick latches, I'll show this later. We got a Surefire replica, we got some M-lock covers, and then we have this finger stop. So let's talk about what I've changed. Oh, and a magwell, a free print one. So let's talk about what I've changed externally and what I have not. So basically, most of it is the same. The one thing I took off, or one of the things I took off, was the micro red dot. And that's because I thought, you know, you have a magnified optic and you have an unmagnified optic, and I thought it would be super cool to kind of have like the option to, you know, quickly switch between the magnified and the non-magnified. But then I realized that most of the time that we were playing Airsoft, we were playing at such a range that I kind of constantly had it on 1.5 to 2 times zoom, and you don't really need like another micro red dot for that, because shooting another person from like 1.5 or 2 times zoom at like 10 meters is not hard. So I've taken that off. That was just extra weight that I didn't need. Another thing I've taken off was the peg box. Now I know it looked really good, but I've made a decision to take it off because it was just getting in the way. It was getting in the way of aiming. If I had this set on 1, about 20% of the peg box was taken up by the peg box, the view. Another thing that I've removed was, if you remember from the original video, there was a foregrip right here. I've taken that off since, and I've replaced it with this finger stop. OG fans will know this from the shotgun video. That shotgun is a hot pile of shit, but we're not gonna talk about it today. They're talking about the URGI, and of course, this can wasn't originally in the video. I added it later on, but I do not remember if I actually edited it into the final video. So internally, I have done 2 things. One was changing the spring for M120, so that produces 1.5 joules with 0.20 gram BBs. You usually get a M100, if I'm not wrong, or M110s in here, which for most uses are fine, but here in Slovenia the limit is kind of 1.5 joules, so I'm gonna play by the limit. And we also play mostly outdoors in the forests, and that's why. The other thing I've did was I've added, or actually I completely changed the barrel bucking and hop-up. Basically I have this pretty expensive hop-up and barrel and bucking that are a total overkill for this gun, but they were left over from an abandoned HPA project. So I thought, you know, why would I have like this 60-euro hop-up and a 30-euro barrel and a 20-euro bucking like just laying around? So I put it in this gun. It is a little shorter because this is a 14-incher, which is a little over 360, and that barrel is 360. So it's like until here, but it's such a good barrel and such a good hop-up that it does not matter with the combination of the spring and that. really good. Now, do you need to upgrade that if you're looking to purchase this for yourself? Probably not. You know, a new barrel and a new bucking, like a 70-degree one, especially with a M120, so 1.5 joule spring, is always like a nice upgrade because you're getting an extra range and accuracy. But then again, really, really not needed. So I wanted to talk about also the things I dislike about this rifle and the things I like. So um, this has basically been my primary gun for the past year. So even if I went out to play with like a different gun, even like the record or something, the G46, the Saiga, the Vitias, I always took this as a backup, and I always ended up actually playing with this because it's just reliable. It just works. Um, it's really a solid gun. The gearbox is really great, especially for this price. This thing is like what, 200 euros new, and that's it's really good for the price you're paying. The only thing that bothered me when I bought it was the polymer body because I thought it was gonna be fragile and snap. I realized that I don't have to worry about that because I've done some stunts with this. I actually busted my lip on this gun, but none of the polymer parts have cracked, worn out, or anything. So that's more than fine. But you do get, you know, like that lighter gun, which is really really nice. The weight definitely like adds up, especially like over time. Now, what I've liked about the gun, it's light, it's reliable, it always works. -10, +30, fucking works. Just works. Would I, after 1 year, still recommend this? Yes, yes. This is a really good gun. I had friends who had bad experiences with the same series, the core series with the Hall MOSFETs. I haven't. This thing has worked like a clock ever since, and I've probably put like over 10 bags of BBs, much more, through it. Still no problems. Gearbox functions superb. Really, really no complaints. Aside from the polymer body, but that's it. I'm really satisfied with it. I would recommend it. And if this one broke, would I buy it again? Probably not, because I'm going more down the GBBR route. As of right now, we have a video coming next Friday for you guys. A little hint. But yeah, really great gun. I love it. So this was the first installment of the ReReview series. I don't know what I'll call it yet. I was thinking like after a year, like 1 year later, like ReReview. I think ReReview is the best one right here. But yeah, thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for me. And see you later. Content is coming out. This is the fuck ass URGI, and it fucks ass. Not in terms of it's bad, but you'll literally blow up somebody's lung with this bitch. Yeah, motherfucking damn.